Hello, hello, hello. It's Attorney Mike Gravel coming to you from Chicago, as usual. We got some cranky clips. They're fun. We got some cranky clips. Oh, that's right. I have to remember. Denise Rapon, Rocky Lennon, Elkhart Court. And if I'm forgetting somebody, hopefully I remembered along the way. Let's get this party started, shall we?
I'm sorry, Judge. Would you answer a question for me then? Did you just say that I chose not to be in the courtroom in person and then are saying that it's not my choice after you said that? I would like you to know that you're fired, ma'am. You just lost your job.
Your Honor, may I?
No, you may not. This is 1 second, Your Honor.
Talk too much. Go ahead, bro. Get away from me.
Yo,
I'm not
I'm telling you.
back up. Fuck away from me.
We can make sure that this heard signs.
Back up, ma'am. I can speak for myself.
Calm down.
This man grabbing, excuse me, Judge. He was pulling all over me. Fucking sheriff.
Okay, this is okay. Sounds like things are getting off to a rough start.
Had the whole fucking ones that
Ma'am?
working.
This judge is talking to you.
I need your
Back
undivided
up.
attention, okay? I need your undivided attention.
Not normal. Judge, you're gonna have to start getting us to go to court without these people right here. I haven't been locked up in a long time.
Don't have to be so close to you.
Dumbasses.
Okay?
Ma'am,
Twins ain't gonna
It'd be easier to go to court without these people right here. Because they're dumbasses.
Sure.
her name?
back up when I'm talking to the judge.
Hun, and listen to her.
Who are you
And
talking
calm
to?
down. I'm talking to
Your
you.
Honor, you ask them to back
Hold on.
up some.
I don't even know who you, hang on.
Feel like I'm being like closed in right
Hold
now.
on.
I really feel closed in and I was just asleep.
Hang on. First, let me get your name. Who are you?
Oh, folks.
Give me your name.
Exactly. Melanie Hughes.
Okay.
You fucking-
Miss Hughes. Miss Hughes.
Yes.
I need your undivided attention, okay? Let's have a conversation. Come,
All
just-
point.
Miss
Fired.
Hughes.
They need to be fired, Joe.
Miss Hughes.
What, Judge?
No, ma'am. Let's not do that. Let's not.
Well, if I'm in court, I'm gonna tell you how I roll. I'm from the
Miss
north.
Hughes.
Why am I talking to the people locked up, the sheriffs and stuff? I'm supposed to be talking.
Okay,
Keep calling my name.
Miss Hughes.
Y'all both calling my name. Let you know, you, ma'am, and this lady's calling my name. Both of you at one time.
Miss Hughes, if I can't get through this, I'll have to reschedule you, okay?
So can you stop
All
calling
right.
my name, lady? Thank you. I'm talking to you, Judge.
Miss Hughes.
I'm black. Uh-huh.
All right. So you ready to proceed, ma'am?
Yeah, I think they stopped talking.
Okay. All right. So Miss Hughes, you've been charged with one misdemeanor offense, and that misdemeanor offense is simple assault. I've set that bond at $2,000. Now, you have a special condition to this bond. The special condition is you can't have any contact with the named victim. That's Deborah Kirkland.
I don't know.
contact. Okay, hang on. Let me give you the
I don't know that
information
lady at
you
all.
need. And then what I'll do is I'll ask if you have any questions when I'm done, okay? So you can't have any contact with Miss Kirkland. Your next court date is April 23rd, 2024 at 8:30 if you're still in jail. But if you bond out before April 23rd, you won't have that hearing. That's your preliminary hearing. You'll receive a new court date by mail. I'll also let you decide if you want to sign a waiver to waive the April 23rd court date. Do you want to sign a waiver to waive it, or do you want to leave it scheduled?
So when my court date will be if I sign a waiver?
I'm not sure. I don't have the calendar. It does move a little quicker, but I can't guarantee when it'll be because I don't have that schedule.
Yeah, look, Miss Betty.
Do you want to sign a waiver or keep
Can't
it?
get a signature signed myself. Even the people that was talking to the officer that locked me up, that black police officer, she was like, the lady they're looking for with glasses. I don't have glasses. I don't wear glasses. It wasn't even me. I didn't talk to nobody. I'm going to get a cigarette from my hotel. I was behind a hotel. I was going to get a cigarette. I didn't even talk to nobody at no houses.
So, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that court date scheduled because that's the purpose of the preliminary hearing is to determine whether or not there's enough evidence to keep this charge of simple assault. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll leave that court date scheduled and you can testify on April 23rd about that if you're still in jail. If you bond out, then you'll have a different court date to take care of that.
I'm not be buying
I did receive your
I don't even know who the fuck Deborah is. I don't know if she black.
Miss Hughes. Miss Hughes.
So she can finish.
Miss Hughes. I am going to appoint an attorney to represent you at no cost to you. So you'll have a lawyer that will advocate for you.
She's disrupting my court session.
All right. Okay, Miss Hughes. Did you have any other questions?
Yeah, you really should tell these sheriffs, these people working in the jail, when the inmates are talking to you, like stop harassing them.
All right, Miss Hughes. Well, I'm giving you the information you need.
All we done is like he's pushing me out front of the TV.
I'm giving you all the information you need. Okay.
Stop touching me.
Just talk to your lawyer.
Tell these cops to stop harassing me. You know she's the problem. There's no doubt about it.
This man lady is still talking.
All right, she's good. She's good to go.
What's wrong with these people?
Holy wow. That's messed up.
Wow. I believe we're in Arizona here, and Karen's done some shoplifting, but she doesn't want to deal with it.
Hello.
Good morning. We'll be with you in just a moment. Could you tell us your name, please?
Crystal Cisneros.
Ms. Cisneros, my name is Tom Burning. I'm a Tucson City Court Magistrate. I'm seeing you in connection with warrants in a variety of cases. We have 4 warrants out of Pima County Justice of the Peace Court on charges mostly involving shoplifting, all involving shoplifting.
May I ask why? Because when I went to my house, there were people living in my house that were not supposed to be living there. So I've been on these streets for about maybe 3-4 years, and what I was still was food. But if you guys aren't helping me make it safe for me to go back to my house, you know what I'm saying? It's not. My mom passed away, and it's just like it's. I don't know how else to explain it. You have to tell her this. You know, your mom has passed away. You know what I'm saying? You got to tell her that. I need it in paperwork. You don't send somebody else, so they were sending other people that were not related to me.
Well, let me finish my stuff and then you talk. And then you have be about 7 or 8 warrants out of Tucson City Court.
They're swiping my debit card every day. The cops come out and see me close my bank accounts.
In connection with your Tucson City Court cases, I am going to hold you on a $250 bond with the court date of March 25th at 1:45. Appointed the Public Defender's Office.
I'm pregnant and I do not feel good. Why is this happening to me again?
That I can't tell you.
In the Tucson, the same thing.
In your Justice of the Peace Court cases, going to hold you in separate $100 bonds with the court date of March 18th at 1 p.m. appointing Robin All to represent you.
I need to talk to a lawyer.
You have lawyers appointed to you in all your cases.
Oh, I have a paper family attorney.
You can always contact your own attorney.
When am I getting out of here?
Well, you're going to be held for a while, so at least in city court, they'll see you sometime early next week. All right, thank you.
I'm a citizen. I'm a citizen of America. What am I going through? What? I've been mostly in jail prosecuted and things I did. They proved that I did not do.
Okay. I believe we're done with Ms. Cisneros at the moment.
I need to talk to another judge and another lawyer.
That's true. That might help you.
I don't know if you heard it. She said, "I need to talk to another judge." The judge is like, "Yeah, that might help you. You got another date coming up, or you know, you might get somewhere with that."
Something like this.
Boy, I'm just getting railroaded here.
This would be case 8224-705-718, State of Michigan versus Shantez Marshawn Gregory. And Detective, your name for the record.
We started with ladies' night, but don't worry. The fellas are coming in here. They're coming in hot.
Record, please.
Sergeant Nippus?
And do you swear or affirm the testimony you'll provide in this matter will be true?
Yes.
And are you testifying from personal knowledge or from an investigative report?
Personal knowledge.
Thank you. Feel free to proceed.
On 3/15/24, I think it was right before about 9 o'clock in the morning, defendant Shantez Gregory came to the Romulus Police Department lobby to inquire about getting his kids out of Hill Creek Elementary School. While I was speaking with him and trying to obtain information about how to best proceed, Mr. Gregory got upset with questions that I was asking and ended up exiting out the lobby of the police department. In doing so, in his anger, he ended up hitting the glass on his way out and pushing it open, breaking the glass. He pushed the glass so hard that it ended up swinging back and hit him in the arm as he was leaving. We went outside in the front and ended up arresting him in front of the police department.
I could be more accurate with that. I pushed the door handle and the glass cracked.
Mr. Gregory, sir, please exercise your right to remain silent. Please protect your rights against self-incrimination and don't say anything else, sir. Anything you say, the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office can hear and will use it against you to try to convict you.
Understood, but I was trying to be more.
That's fantastic advice. Do you think he listens? Hell no, he doesn't listen.
Please stop talking, Mr. Gregory. Please stop talking. It's in your best interest not to talk right now, sir.
Thank you. I do find probable cause to sign the warrant, Ms. Stevenson.
Thank you. For the record, Your Honor, Janice Stevenson appearing on behalf of Shantez Gregory, who stands mute, waives the reading of the information, asks that a plea of not guilty be entered on his behalf. Mr. Gregory has been advised of his rights, Your Honor.
Court will enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf as to bond.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm not aware of any outstanding matters in the upcoming court dates or any prior criminal history for Mr. Gregory. Your Honor, I am not sure about what was going on that caused Mr. Gregory to go into the police department, Your Honor, but we do believe that it will be a question of fact as to whether or not any damage that was allegedly caused by Mr. Gregory was as a result of any malicious action. Mr. Gregory, I don't believe, has any injuries consistent with trying to break out any glass. Mr. Gregory has provided us with a local address, local contact information, Your Honor. He would, if it's the order of the court, not have any contact with the Romulus Police Department, Your Honor, but I don't know that the people are going to be able to show any malice or any intentional act on the part of Mr. Gregory. Mr. Gregory has been incarcerated, Your Honor, is obviously reasonably upset for something underlying this situation here. But I don't believe that Mr. Gregory poses a risk of harm to the community. He does understand that he has to come back to court. Although he did kind of speak out of turn, he was just trying to give some clarification for the court, not trying to cause anybody any problems. So I don't believe Mr. Gregory is going to have a problem bringing this matter to its lawful conclusion, going to court like he's supposed to. I don't believe he poses a risk of harm to the community. I am asking that he be released on personal bond.
Thank you. Detective, you have any input as to bond?
Our only concern is the fact that his sister ended up calling up here and inquiring about taking up to the hospital for a petition under the understanding that he has medication that he's supposed to be taking that he's not. So it's just a little bit of a concern as far as that goes.
I go to High Gear.
Mr. Gregory, please stop talking, Mr. Gregory. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Detective, where did you have some more you wanted to state?
Just know with the mental health issues and the issues that he's alleging that happened at the school, we already filed a report for it and we're investigating it. Just concerned about anything going on at the school after that.
Thank you. And just so I'm sure that I heard you right, did you say he had a family member who was trying to petition him?
Yeah, his sister just called up here. I was informed by my dispatch that she asked if we could take her to the hospital to petition him. However, in my experience with just not taking medication, is that they won't hold him there or do anything with it. So it's just our concern with him not taking medication on it.
To purify, Your Honor,
Mr. Gregory, please stop talking, Mr. Gregory.
Mr. Gregory, your attorney has repeatedly advised you to not speak. Ms. Stevenson, does he have his medications available at home? If
My
he's released?
medications
At
are right
home,
in my house.
at
I
home,
have to
Your
go home and
Honor.
get it.
Okay. Court
Absolutely.
will
Happy
set
birthday,
bond this
John.
matter at $10,000 personal. Next court date is probable cause conference, March 27, preliminary exam, April 3rd, both in 34th District Court in Romulus. Anything else for this record?
Nothing on behalf of Mr. Gregory. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
How much is 10% of that bond? How much is the?
Sir, it's a personal bond. You don't have to pay today.
Okay. So I'll be released today? All right.
Unless you're being held on something else, you will be released.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Ron.
Thank you,
Have a
Your
good day.
Honor. Take care, Mr. Gregory.
This is good.
Yeah, no. Not good with math either. Even if it was 10%, isn't 10% of 10,000 1,000? It's not that difficult.
Take off a zero. We learned that in second grade.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, stop talking about your case, please.
Inmate attorney.
Bill.
Good morning, Mr. Veals. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, this is a State versus Anthony M. Veals. It's 2004 CM 556. We'll show Mr. Veals appears by WebEx from the jail. We'll show Mr. Miller. I think your appearance was just recently, late last month filed. Is that correct? Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm seeking a motion to withdraw. Did you reappear, Mr. Miller?
I have not reappeared, Your Honor. I'm just here early for my 9 o'clock.
Okay. I'm sorry. I made an assumption when I saw your name as early as it was. So,
That's fine.
Mr. Veals, Mr. Miller, the public defender, is not actually your attorney of record. He was at one time, but due to lack of contact on February 8th, he filed a motion to withdraw, which the court granted.
So I'm just locked up. Excuse me, my honor. Excuse me, my honor. So I'm just locked up on misunderstanding.
No, not a misunderstanding. It looks like there was a failure to keep in touch with your attorney, and actually you failed to appear at your hearing on January 11th, from what my record shows, and you were notified of that hearing.
I haven't got in touch with my my public attender. I haven't got in touch with my public attender. Last thing I know, I went to the courthouse about like 3 or 4 times and talked to him, and even went to the police station and tried to tell them I got like federal probation or probation. So it didn't make sense to, like, for real, it didn't make sense, like, why I'm back in here. I tried to get in touch multiple times. I even tried to call.
Because
well, you're back. You're in there because you keep committing crimes and getting caught, and then insulting everybody in the process. He's already dropped in a my honor and a public pretender.
You failed to appear at a hearing, and you were ordered to attend that hearing.
All right, what was the hearing for? Because last time I knew, when I left, my time was done. I didn't even have federal probation or nothing.
So this case is not yet resolved yet out of Superior Court 5. So it's still an active case, and there's been no trial date set. There's been no plea bargain filed. So I don't know what your intentions are with respect to the 2 counts. And just to remind you, I don't know if you've got multiple cases. This is the battery resulting in bodily injury, Class A misdemeanor, as well as disorderly conduct, a Class B misdemeanor.
Your Honor, I might be able to clear it up a little bit for Mr. Veals. Mr. Veals, we had your trial last year for the residential entry but we also had this battery pending at the same time. And you were released from jail on your sentence for the residential entry. But I believe that the day that you were released, you were to appear in court for this case. And you didn't show up, so that's why the warrant went out, and that's why you're back here for
All right, can
this
I say
case.
something? Can I say something?
Sure. Hold on. Let me first do this, Mr. Veals. This case is 2004 CM 556. Will show that Mr. Veals appears by WebEx from the jail. That Miss Cassidy appears by WebEx for this. Hey, Mr. Veals, hold on. That Miss Cassidy appears by WebEx for the state. That Mr. Miller is technically no longer public defender of record given the motion to withdraw. However, at this time, Mr. Miller, can you still hear me by any chance?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Miller, would you have any objection to me reappointing you as counsel for Mr. Veals so that he'll have proper assistance at counsel?
If I may, Your Honor, Anthony, I had come out to the jail and saw you in like November, and you were released in December. Do you recall that?
Can we pause real quick? Can I ask you a question? When you didn't give me no legal work, no state's discovery, no, like I didn't get no witnesses. I didn't get to go to like my affidavit. I didn't get none of that shit. Like for real. Excuse my language, my honor, but this is a public pretender. Where's my affidavit? Like if I got picked up today, we go to court, I'm supposed to get shipped a whole couple of pages because they say bodily harm. Who is the witnesses? Who is victim?
My guess, Mr. Veals, is that...
Where's the affidavit? You didn't give it to me last time. I don't even know why I'm in here. This shit pissing me off. Sorry, my honor, but
you're gonna piss me off if you keep going on
this
like
not
you
even
are,
a lawyer.
Mr. Veals.
I want a lawyer. Somebody call somebody.
I haven't seen all this. This is fantastic.
For me. This
I
shit
am
pissing
in the
me off.
process. You need to be quiet. I am in the process of attempting to reappoint an attorney for you, Mr. Veals, but you're not letting me speak. Okay, if you would like, I asked Mr. Miller if he had any objection to being reappointed. You have asked for a lawyer. I'm trying to
I
arrange
want
for
a
that.
lawyer. I want a real lawyer. I want somebody could contact somebody
You can certainly pay for any lawyer you want, Mr. Veals, but you get to be appointed a public defender, not the public defender of your choosing. So you can decide if you want Mr. Miller or if you want to go save up some money and hire a lawyer. What's your choice?
Can you make sure you bring this shit bullshit? Y'all bogus.
Mr. Veals, I just want to know.
Can you make sure you bring me my affidavit?
I just want to note that I made multiple attempts to speak with you, and 90% of them you did not appear for.
All right,
So
bring
this
your
is
ass
not
down to
on me.
bring down your ass down here to this federal building.
Mr.
Bring
Veals,
my affidavit.
Mr. Veals, if you use profanity one more time, I'm going to hold you in contempt of court, okay? You understand?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. So I'm sorry, Mr. Miller, do you have some questions for Mr. Veals?
Well, I'm just trying to clear this up so he understands where things are at. He had signed a plea recommendation for 180 days of good behavior on an amended disorderly conduct, but then he wouldn't show up for the plea hearing back in November. So I just want to know if he wants that or not, because that's on file and that would get him released today. And if not, then I'll bring him out as discovery and we'll go from there.
Mr. Veals, is it your intention to plead guilty pursuant to a
Hell no, push this shit up. I don't got no felonies. What is this?
All right,
Where's
Mr. Veals, I have told
this
you
is
that
fake.
my name is Judge Christopher Spataro. You are defendant Anthony M. Veals. I have given you a warning that you are not to use profanity. You have used profanity 4 times now.
Bet, go ahead, do what you gotta do. Shit, I don't got no felonies. These niggas are bitches. Tell Dr. Dre and him they straight.
I have now noted a
bitches.
6th
This shit
item
don't
of
make no
profanity.
fucking sense.
At 7, Mr. Veals, you are in direct defiance of an order that I've given
Tell
you.
Dre and them they bitches.
That's number 8. You are disturbing the court. You are delaying my proceedings for today. I would like to give you the opportunity to apologize to Miss Cassidy, Mr. Miller, and myself for your profanity today.
And hold me to contempt of court. Get me the fuck up out of here. This shit don't make no sense. I don't got no felonies. Shit,
I'm
the whole
gonna
president can see
make
this
a
shit.
finding that you've been
Y'all
ordered
know
not
who
to use
Joe Biden is?
profanity.
Y'all know who Joe
That
Biden
you've
is. Y'all
used
can make fun of me
profanity
all
8
you want.
times.
Hey, fuck Cardi B. I'm a shooter, her dumb ass. Hey, this shit crazy. What, you gonna shoot? I'm gonna shoot you. Oh, bet. Come on, shit. This shit over with. I ain't got no felonies.
I'm going to make a finding that you are in contempt of court, Mr. Veals. I have given you every opportunity to stop using profanity and to apologize to the court. At this time, we're just going to continue this hearing for another month out. If you choose, Mr. Veals, to utilize the public defender, absent me appointing one today, let me ask you my last question. Do you want me to appoint Mr. Miller, or do you want to hire your own attorney?
This is fake.
Mr. Veals,
Take
you
it
had
to trial. I don't need no. I'm smart as hell. Go take this to the trial. Fuck this shit.
You're not
Speed
exhibiting to me
fast
that
and
you're very
speedy, go
smart
to
right
trial.
now.
Can you fast and speedy and go to trial? Fast and speedy, go to trial. Bring everybody up here. It's within 70. It's in like 3 months. 3 months. I gotta wait till like 2 months. Take this shit to trial. Let me see my victim. All the witnesses.
All right. As a sanction for your contempt of court, we're going to leave you in there until you apologize to the court, and we'll set a further hearing for this case. We'll set a further hearing for this case for
I'm sorry. Fuck that
May.
bitch.
We'll go May 26th at 8:30 a.m.
Wow. I saw a little bit of that. I didn't realize how good it got. Oh my God. His attorney, who's about to be reappointed, said, I have you signed off on a deal that will release you today. And he's like, no, I want to swear a lot. Okay, there you have it. Oh, good Lord. You were a clerk for Judge Rangel? Ah, God bless you. That had to be interesting. Yeah, I have a playlist for her on the channel, but I haven't seen new videos from her for some reason. The only thing I've seen for a long time on her channel is like, I don't know, the Phoenix Project, and I don't know. That's like people trying to, you know, these are redemption stories. We can't have that here. Let's talk with Mike. It's off brand. Let's face facts. Oh, all right. Well, that one kind of caught me by surprise. I knew there was some crankiness in there. I didn't know it was like wall to wall out there stuff in the face of a deal set up where he walks out of jail today. That's wild. That's a wild one. Most people, I mean, I understand he's got impulse control issues, but most people can tone it down to get sprung from the clink. But not that guy. Wow. All right. Thank y'all for coming out. I appreciate it. I will see y'all soon.